What's going on YouTube? It's the Game Zombie here with some all new news regarding Mortal Kombat. So this year has kind of been a janky year for Mortal Kombat fans. A lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, were expecting the announcement of MK11 or an MK Shaolin Monk, something related to Mortal Kombat. It's the 2-year cycle that we have all grown to expect. NetherRealm Studios poops out an Injustice game, 2 years go by, then we get a Mortal Kombat game, and so on and so forth. But this year, we did not receive that. To everybody's astonishment, we did not receive any new announcements at E3, at any major fighting game events, nothing. And finally, we received some news, and while it's not regarding a new Mortal Kombat game, it is regarding the Mortal Kombat movie reboot. And while a lot of people are still disappointed by that, I think that there's a lot to read into here. So we got a huge dump regarding this Mortal Kombat movie reboot, and a lot of it is pretty surprising. So basically it's going to star an all new character named Cole Turner, and he is going to be the main character that the movie revolves around. And he's a struggling widowed boxer who has a young daughter and cares for her deeply, and he's incredibly determined and refuses to quit on his career or his daughter. Now, with this information, there's a lot of random characters that are going to be appearing. Some of them I was pretty surprised with. We have Kano, Sonya, we have Raiden, Melina, Jax, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Shang Tsung, Draman, Cable, Natara, Rico, and then some new characters. The Overseer, Sophia, Emily, Jess, and I'll leave a link to the description down below. You guys can go check it out and read more about these characters. But pretty much the premise to this is that this guy, Cole Turner, is in Philly. He's a boxer that's been recruited by this guy who's just a prophecy chaser that basically tells him about the Mortal Kombat tournament. And I'm guessing that it's, this a way for this guy, Cole Turner, to, kind of redeem himself and take care of his daughter, who is probably the drive for a lot of his career choices. So, that being said, after this info leak, Greg Russo, who has attached to the movie as one of the writers, actually confirmed that this information was accurate, but this information was not a full list of characters and was based on an older version of the script. Now, as you guys may or may not know, this movie has been in kind of limbo for about 5 or 6 years. It's had multiple writers attached to it. It's had multiple production companies attached to it. It seems like they kind of settled on James Wan, who directed Saw and Insidious, and he's done some really good work. And then we have writers like Dave Callahan, who's worked on The Expendables, and Orzin Uzul, who has worked on Mortal Kombat Legacy and 22 Jump Street. So it has a lot of qualified people attached to it, but it's just kind of been in limbo for a while. Now, why I think this is relevant to the Mortal Kombat game is because Warner Brothers and NetherRealm both know how to market. I mean, Ed Boon is probably one of the most notorious trolls in the video game industry. He knows how to build hype. He knows how to get things going. And with that being said, I think that is exactly why the 2-year cycle has been broken. NetherRealm knows that we are getting closer to an actual release date of this movie. They actually have a solid team going that's going to get this movie cranked out. And they want to release the new Mortal Kombat game in conjunction with this new movie. They want to drop DLC, they want to build hype, and I'm not exactly 100% sure if this movie is going to be directly tied into the game or vice versa. We might have something like the DCU and Injustice, where, you know, we get like skins and stuff like that, but the story isn't exactly shared in the same universe. But with that being said, you better believe, and I can almost guarantee, that the next Mortal Kombat game will drop within the same year as this movie. So whatever we get first, whether it's the movie date or the game date, you better believe that one or the other is coming fairly soon, either before or behind the other's release. So let's say they say, you know, at the end of this year, Mortal Kombat Reboot, the movie, is announced for, you know, next year, 2019. Well, you better believe that Mortal Kombat, the game, is coming soon before or after. Because there's too much money to be made, and they're not going to leave money on the table. So, yeah, you guys, I don't know if you're hyped for the movie, but I'm definitely hyped for that release date because I know that we're going to be getting the game. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you guys hyped for the reboot? Are you guys just kind of over Mortal Kombat in general? Let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe.